want to take a minute today and talk about your sales process. I think all of us in sales think we're great at sales, or you might not think you're so great at sales, but the truth is most of us don't have a process. So I'm going to give you some insight into what I've been taught and what I've implemented into my business to help you figure out what of this process do I need to work on in my business. So there are 4 parts to the sale. The first part to the sale is initial contact. That is you reaching out to somebody, finding out their information, getting into a conversation with them. Sometimes it's advertising. That's how you get the initial contact. Sometimes it's an open house that you might be doing. Lots of different ways to generate initial contact, but sales is a contact sport. If you are not generating additional new contacts with new people or reconnecting with old people, your sales are going to stagnate. So initial contact is super, super important. The second part to the sale is build rapport. This is the part that most salespeople say, yeah, I'm amazing at building rapport. Well, maybe you are, but the truth is in some ways, it's the least significant part of the sale. Most people think building rapport, if I'm really, really good at it, everybody will just use me no matter what. So I have a few clients that I work with regularly and I have great rapport with them. Well, be careful because building rapport is not necessarily the strongest piece of the 4 parts to the sale to build your future on. Rapport is super, super important. Don't skip it. When you meet somebody new, get to know them, honor them a little bit, talk about their story, find out more about them, share your story. Building rapport is super important, but I would say for most people, they claim that to be their strength, when the truth is it's the least important piece to work on and you need to make sure you're shoring up the other 3. Speaking of 3, what is number 3 in the 4 steps to the sale? It is the close. This is the hardest part for most people, is asking for the order. If you're in real estate, you say, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Client, I've shown you your CMA. We've talked about what we think your house should sell for. I've talked about the work that we need to do. Have I earned the right to list your home for sale? Ask the question very, very directly. That's an easier one because you have a contract that they have to sign. So it's super easy to close by saying, okay, so let's sign the contract and start working. That's called assuming the sale. But the fact is, there's a lot of other nuanced sales. There are sales in relationships. Again, let's say you're a real estate agent. You might be selling your ability to serve the clients of an estate planning attorney. So you might go after an estate planning attorney's business by saying, hey, I can take great care of your clients that are in the midst of selling an estate. I'm the realtor you should work with. Well, you make the initial contact, you build some rapport, and then you end the meeting with saying, well, great, well, I'm looking forward to talking with you again soon. I'm looking forward to the opportunity to work together. You're super loose. It helps to be very, very specific. Hey, Mr. Estate planning attorney, I think we've had a great conversation. I think we've built some really good components of how I can take great care of what you're looking for. I really want to know, have I earned the right to be one of the realtors or the realtor that you refer your clients to? If they say no, well, the best thing you can say is, okay, why not? Is there something I can do in the future that would give me the opportunity to earn that right? Or if they say yes, then bam, you've closed the sale. But now you've got to do the 4th step. Follow up. Follow up is the key. We go out on sales conversations. We talk to clients that are saying, hey, I think I'm going to list my home in 6 months. That's great. Somebody says, hey, I'm going to buy a house once my once my lease is up, and that's going to be in 9 months. Awesome. You can't really close them right now. You've closed them on the concept of working with you, but the key is follow up. Make sure you have a process in place to stay in front of people. There's videos that I do on a regular basis. That's part of how I follow up with my clients. Maybe it's video, maybe it's an email, maybe it's pop buys, any number of different things, but you must follow up. So make sure you're following the 4 steps to the sale: initial contact, build rapport, close, and follow up. Figure out which one you're weakest in and start working on it, because this is super important that you've got the ability to have a process that covers all 4 of those stages. If you have any questions about this or anything else, give me a holler, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.